What's up? This is Jordan Gray from Half Lit and DopelivenTV.
Hey, this your boy Don Ritchie representing the Midwest 219 Stand Up.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Lamar Tate.
This is your girl, Monifa.
Hey, what up? It's your man, Dave Hollister from Blackstreet.
You know what this is right here. This Trigger Trench in the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy, Jason Weaver. And whenever I'm back home in the Chi, I'm checking out Dope Living TV.
Hey, it's your girl, Adina Howard, and you're watching Dope Living TV, live with Greg Gray and the crew.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Greg Gray. This is Dope Living TV Live. Let me start off by saying the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. What's the rest of that, Mo?
If you don't like it, get your own damn show.
Get your own damn show. Just let your show glow. What's up, man?
Oh, man. Slow motion Mondays.
Man, it's been a weekend. It's been a weekend.
Good week. Okay.
It's been a weekend. I mean, I'm going to let y'all in on a little secret as soon as everybody get here. But it's been a good weekend. It's been a good day. Every day that we're above ground.
Yes, it is.
You always say, as you always tell us, man. You say it all the time. Ground. So today, man, I wanted to try something different, all right?
Okay.
So we do the Relationship Roundtable not Monday through, but on Mondays on the show. What's up, Steve?
What's going on, G? What's going on, Mo?
What's up, man?
Been a real busy day. But
yeah, trust me, I know.
Do the Relationship Roundtable on Mondays. And we try to help people get through their relationships with their wives and their husbands and their mates and this and that. So today, I thought I'd put a different spin on it and make the relationships deal with businesses, home, life, family. We're going to ask some of those questions today as opposed to, how come your man didn't bring home the check and what would you do? Stuff like that. We're going to do something different today.
Okay.
And hang out like that. Before we get started, man, again, thank you guys for tuning in. What's going on, Felice? How are you?
Felice?
This Wednesday,
Felice.
Yeah.
I'm trying to set up that conversation we talked about. Okay.
Oh, man.
So I was going through. And look. Go ahead.
I've been dreaming about it.
Well, it's getting ready to happen. I was on looking through Facebook as I always do on the weekend, and I'm scrolling and I see these guys having a conversation about the White House and bombing of those boats without getting confirmation that they had drugs, things of that nature. And there was one gentleman was on there was like, hey, look, the White House, everybody else had done things to the White House. Why can't he? And I said, well, hey, let me inbox this guy. Don't know him, but let me inbox him. So I said a couple of things. I said, well, don't you think he should have asked everybody if that was cool? Is that what we, in the midst of us having this shutdown, why are we trying to even spend extra money? We just gave $20 billion to Australia. Why are we trying to give extra money out?
90,000 square feet. That's what he's putting.
Damn. Wait.
And didn't he say
he tore down the part that the slaves built and then turn around? He finna put up this gilded shrine.
Make sure you say that too, Mo. Make sure when he comes on, you say he tore down the part that the slaves built. Okay.
Right.
What up, sis?
Hey. Who was slave?
Hey, Gina.
No, we talking about orange mango.
Talking about the East
Make
Wing,
sure.
West
Wait.
Wing,
I got
North
one. Orange mango
Wing.
and his friend the
Knows what's
scarecrow.
gonna be next.
You hear me? Orange mango and his friend the
Huh?
scarecrow. You know what the scarecrow is, don't you? Huh? RFK Jr. He ain't got no brain.
Who the scarecrow?
Both of them.
Dude. But it's getting crazy. But I want to have that Wednesday, Danny. There she is, y'all.
Danny, you've been ghosting. I haven't seen Danny for a minute. I just get all the feeds in my I'm not getting much of nothing. You gonna have to go on and I don't know how they do that stuff when they put you back in the feed. I'm not in the feed no more, Danny.
But Danny gonna have to come back on the show, man, and talk to us. Let's do a catch-up show with Danny too.
Did y'all see what he did to Joe Biden? Y'all see how he did Joe Biden?
No.
He took Joe Biden picture down and just put his signature.
He put the auto pen up.
We're gonna table that though. We're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, I don't really. I have to digress from that. I'm digressing for a minute. It's like, you know, every time you wake up, every time you go to bed, I don't want to hear about Trump. I just don't. I don't. It's something every day. So you got to pick some days where you just leave that alone.
I got some.
Well, let me say this one thing. She said the algorithm be beaten. Let me say this one thing about that, Gina. I know how strong this team is, right? So one of us are not going to dictate. Myself, I'm not going to dictate what you guys do for me, or what I do for you. We don't dictate here. We don't dictate. This is we all together. If you know in your conscious mind and in your right mind that everything I'm saying is wrong, you still gonna follow me?
You know, some people have this philosophy that he says some stupid stuff, he do some stupid things, but they like his policies. They look past all of that and they like his policies. I've heard people say that.
I'm trying to close my brain off because I don't want to start.
There's not enough 20/20 glasses for me to look past a lot of this stuff, okay? You can't make a pair of glasses for me to look past this stuff. But we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna have a nice little discussion.
Yeah, well, make sure y'all know that they are gerrymandering Indiana now.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
What does that mean?
So that means our corner, the Gary and Hammond, because those are the only two districts that's left. They got all 9 of the other districts are Republican. Yep. It's only 2 other districts that's left that's blue, and that's Gary and Hammond.
Yep, the only 2 blueberries.
So that means that Mike Marvan won't have a seat, and Indiana will be all Republican.
Okay, I mean, but you know what? Shout out to everybody who's doing whatever they're doing. Okay, Felice said that's a cult philosophy. It is, and you know, one thing they had mentioned, and I'm gonna let this go. Trump running for a 3rd term, and it's possible he can do that. Okay, because his term was not consecutive. All right.
No,
I was waiting on you to say that.
It's not. He cannot. There is something written in the Constitution that even addresses if it's not a consecutive term.
Yeah.
He cannot do it.
Y'all don't think he'll change the Constitution?
That is what he's planning to do.
He done tried to do everything else. Y'all don't think he'll rewrite that? Go,
right,
hey, give me some white out.
Yeah, I don't.
And get that big mark he always have.
The thing that's going to determine, and I don't think he can rewrite the Constitution. He just totally ignores it. He's not rewriting it.
Right, and I agree.
Well, see, if he puts it out there,
the thing that he faces is the midterms, because if the midterms flip to Democrats,
he's gonna have some problems.
Then the stuff that he's doing, he's not going to be able to continue doing.
Right.
But let me say this too. But it's the way that he puts it out there that again, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. It's the way he puts it out there that makes everybody want to say, okay, well, let's see what he's going to say. Danny says politics very much aligned with the topic this evening. Family business. So let me tell y'all this. First of all, Gina, I saw Gina and a few of the authors Saturday, the St. Charles Guild authors, November the 7th, y'all. Park Forest, Illinois, Theater 47.
Man,
saw them out in Gary, Indiana. They were there. It was a nice meeting. That's all I'm gonna say. It was a nice meeting, but there's something that I was doing, y'all, and I'm gonna finally bring it out to you guys. Gina does not think that she's an inspiring person, guys, okay? But Gina is very, very inspiring. So last year, actually, I started doing something. I said I wasn't going to do it, but and every time somebody brings it up, I say, no, I'm not going to do it. But I started writing this book. It's called Peace and Power, The Black Man's Guide to Balance in Life, Love, and Business. All right? I'm actually done with it, okay? And I showed it to my son, and he said, Dad, he's gonna have a black person's fist in there. Why ain't yours in there? I said, because mine look like mummy fists. Now we said we wanted to be black, but I just said I go with the light skinned guy. So Gina, I'm writing that book. Well, I'm almost finished writing the book, Peace and Power, The Black Man's Guide to Balance in Life, Love, and Business. Gina will be the first person to see it. Yeah.
When you start doing this?
February, March.
And who put a gun to your head?
You're very inspirational to me, my sister. So I said I was going to do that. And
there's a dedication.
I finally got it. I've been doing piece word by word by word by word. You know what I'm saying? It's not 50 pages of words. It's about 20-some pages. But it's everything that I think.
You got more than 50 words, right?
Oh, yeah. I think it's everything that in my opinion, what we as black men need to go through for balance in our lives because of all the stuff I've been through with trying to balance family, trying to balance business and all of that stuff. So again, man, pretty soon.
The cover?
I did everything. Okay. Did all of that.
Great job.
Have you copywritten it yet?
Yeah, Gina, what's my name? You know, that's the first thing I do. Anyway, Peace and Power. The Black Man's Guide
you know
to
what?
Balance.
That's the one step that authors they don't do. They don't copyright their, and it doesn't even have to be complete for you to copyright. You could copyright your draft. You could copyright your notes,
which is what I did.
So, and that's the one step that most authors skip.
Well, you were adamant about that several shows. You said this is what they miss, and I said, well, once I get the idea, I'm gonna patent the idea. I'm gonna copyright the idea. So I did all of that. And it is the Black Man's Guide. It's my opinions, everybody. This is my opinions. If you don't like my opinions, get your own damn book. Okay? The Black Man's Guide to Balance in Life, Love, and Business. Okay. To me, it's a good read. Okay. But once I get it all put together, Gina, I'm gonna make it a little ebook. I'm not going all the way. And Gina will be the first one to look at it and tell me what up, you know. So thank you, Gina, for the inspiration. I appreciate you.
Good. I'm so proud of you because we've been talking about this for years.
And I just said, you know what? I'm gonna do it. If I'd rather be about it than talk about it. So let me just be about it. Do it. I just did the cover actually this morning. So that's what I'm on. Trump has AI and great lawyers that test the Constitution every day. He already took care of the midterm by redistricting. We already know what's going on, baby. We're gonna make it right though.
Yeah.
What's going on, Frank? Danny said Miss Gina has her coaching hat on. Great job, Greg. Bella, my sister, she says good evening all.
Hey, Bella.
So tonight, hey, Bella. Tonight, hey, Felice.
Instead of doing that romance stuff, man, we want to talk about relationships, the family relationships and things of that nature. We want to do it a little different today, Gina. So what's something that your parents taught you that you didn't appreciate until you got older?
Money.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to think about that.
A lot.
I'm like
one particular thing. Money.
Everything my daddy told me, it ended in you gonna learn. So hey.
So you're gonna learn.
Yeah, you gonna learn.
My
Or you
father
know
always
that one
taught me.
they say you mess around with dogs, you're gonna get fleas.
Hey, Sully.
My father told me two things, man, and both of them bit me in my ass. Okay, the first one he said, "Boy, don't sign that paper. That baby might not be yours."
Oh
Okay.
man, y'all seen Steven, right? He looked just like me.
Mm-hmm.
My daddy didn't care. He came out looking
So
just
true.
like how I looked when I came. Boy, you getting blood tests.
Mm.
He did not
Did you
care.
listen to your dad?
Oh, my
Who?
daddy wouldn't. I mean, it wouldn't no. Listen, you're going to get a blood test. He wouldn't playing.
You want to make sure the gene is solid.
But the other thing
You
that
know
my
what?
father told
I've
me,
seen kids that look like the father and they
and
weren't
ain't
their
they?
kid.
I've seen that too.
The other thing my father told me was don't leave no money on the table. That's why I always say it over here. He always said, don't leave no money on the table. You know,
Oh, I
my father,
know. The best one. Go ahead.
don't leave no
Now
money
that
on
you
the
said
table.
that.
You got to take every opportunity. And if it's there for you to get that money, get that money. Don't leave no money on the table. I left some money on the table one day, and my father popped me in my head. Boy, because that was my name when I wasn't Greg.
I don't
Boy.
think he meant it literally, though.
No, he meant,
Or
my
did
father
he?
meant literally and figuratively. He meant literally and
Okay.
figuratively.
Okay.
All right. My uncle came over one day, and he left some money on the table. My uncle, he left. I was playing with it. My dad said, boy, don't leave no money on the table. Get that money, put it in your pocket. I said, cool. Cool. I'll take the hit. All right. But he also meant, man, look, if there's an opportunity out there, take that opportunity and make the best of it. Okay. Make your money with that. All right. For real. Gina the shark, Frank says. Felice says, hey,
You know
Gina.
what mine is? My mother always said, always invest in a way to be able to put your hands on money. And she meant things like investing in bonds. She had silver. She had real estate. Always have a way to put your hands on money. You know, if you have to take an extra stretch, take an extra paycheck, take an extra whatever, and buy something that's worth money that you can go. She said she would tell him, you got to go to the pawn shop. You make sure you have something valuable that you could take to the pawn shop. She really drilled that in us. Always have a way to put your hands on some money.
Don't go up there with that Cupid's counter. All right, you ain't getting no money. Bella
Oh no,
said,
you ain't getting none. They gonna throw that at you.
Bella
You
said
stuff
hers
like
was,
this.
everybody ain't your
That's why
damn friend.
That's why I buy gold.
They
Gold is
told
up
us
there
that.
right now, y'all. Gold is up there.
Didn't it drop a little bit a minute ago?
It went back up.
It
Hey,
shot
man,
back
y'all
up.
better,
More
Okay.
valuable
Mo,
than
you better tell
the
them.
dollar these days.
Yeah,
Mo,
I
you better.
actually have a cousin, and he teaches how to buy gold, and that's all he does. He buys gold.
Hey, Mo, tell them that they better get back into this crypto.
I'm
I
not gonna
can't do
put it out there
crypto.
like that, bro. Now they got that one,
Do crypto.
coin that came in. Everybody ain't sleeping on it. I mean, right now, if you throw 100 in that mug or 1,000, if you got 1,000, throw in it and put it in there and leave it. In about 6.5 months, that shit's gonna be like 1,000%.
Which one we talking
Will it
about?
make it 6.5
Yeah.
I'm still
months
looking
though,
at it,
Mo?
Steve. I got you.
We still talking about the same
Will
one,
it
right?
make it?
Yeah.
I'm waiting.
Will it make
G.
it?
I got you.
I'm waiting.
I already know.
What
Hey,
you
Bella
say,
said
Timmy?
Robert do
her thing
crypto.
was
I don't do
everybody ain't your
crypto.
damn friend.
I mean,
And Frank
I lost my
said somebody will be the first to stab you in the back and front. We get into that, Frank. What'd you say,
I
Mo?
lost my wallet, my crypto wallet. Had about 1,000 in there.
You better get that back, bro. I'm just saying. I'm not even the guy to do a lot of that stuff. I got somebody watching my stocks. I got somebody watching my 401k. But this crypto thing, ooh, Steve, we gonna get rich, bro.
Right now,
I'm waiting. I'm just waiting on you to tell me, G.
Stuff is happening in the
401k. Are you
market right now.
serious?
The 401k,
No,
if
bro.
you
No
look at the
401k,
401k
bro.
at the beginning of the year and then look at it now, it done took a big bite.
What is it?
I said
What is it? 298K.
You divest that 401k and you put it into an IRA.
$1.99K.
You take that 401k because the 401k ain't gonna gain you nothing, okay? And you put it into interest bearing, other different things. Okay, you take that money and put it somewhere else. Okay, trust me.
What is that, Gina? What is the real estate one? The real estate insurance. Your real estate insurance investments.
Gina,
Say that again.
Real
I didn't hear
estate
the question.
insurance. Real estate insurance investments.
You asking me what is it?
Yeah, that's the one that everybody's trying to run to right now.
You mean the
Because
annuities?
yeah, what happens is
annuities.
they guarantee you 10% on your money. They guarantee.
Oh yeah. See, y'all, I bought a bond 3 years ago. It matures in 5 years at a 16% interest for me. And I'm telling you, I jumped on that so quick because it's now like 3 or 4%, 5%.
Yeah, but see the thing
So
about
when
it,
I saw that, go ahead, Mo.
I mean, buying at 3 or 4, you bought at 3 or 4% is now 16, or what you buy?
No, I bought it at 16.
So it's guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
Damn.
Guaranteed.
But in this little conversation,
you can't touch it for 5 years. So a lot of times people don't have money they can sit to the side for 3, 4, 5 years.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
Yeah,
people don't have it. Some people are living from paycheck to paycheck.
And this is what I'm saying, Gina. This is why I said the 401k, so you could espouse on it. Okay, 401ks really ain't gonna mean nothing. It's not. It holds no value, guys.
No, they losing money right now.
I'm just telling you, it holds no value.
Think about your 401k.
Everybody that's counting on 401k for retirement, I'm sorry. That's all I can tell you. I'm sorry.
You got to remember, first of all, who they're ran by and who's offering them.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you got to worry about with 401ks. See, if you're in a gigantic company and they've been offering 401ks, you got a chance of survival. But if you these little companies say we're gonna offer a 401k, 8 times out of 10 they're just taking your damn money.
Yeah, with a 401k.
But this is the advice I would give. I'm gonna counteract what you said, bro. If that's the only way you can save money, do a 401k. At least you got some money somewhere. Didn't y'all hear what my mom said?
Comes in.
Have some place.
But it's not doing anything, Gina.
Hands on some money.
Yeah, you got some. You'll have some money saved up, but it's not doing anything. It's not really not doing anything.
But it's saving up, and you're not spending it.
Right.
And then if it comes to need, you can get something out of it. What you put into it.
And that takes away from you saving it, because the way that the economy is going right now, those people that got those 401ks, they're getting ready to dip into them now. That's their money for retirement. They're
dipping into them now.
They're going to need to dip.
But you know what? At least they got something that they can dip in. Think about people who didn't save anything. Yeah. They don't have a 401k.
They ain't got nothing to dip into.
They have nothing to dip into. Again, if that's the only way for you to save money, do it. I would never say don't do a 401k. If that is the only way that you can save money, then you do it.
Well, because at least you will I think I just said I'm sorry. Okay, that's all I said. Okay, let's move on to the next question. All right. Okay. Every family have a truth talk every once in a while. No filters, just honesty.
Ooh, man, we having one Sunday. Ain't Sunday, November 2nd. Yeah, I gotta make sure I'm back in Gary. We having one Sunday.
Wow.
And I'm just being honest, because truth talk is when you have multiple siblings, it's times when everybody ain't getting along, and it might go for a few years. That only if it's 4 of us, it might be a few years where two of you only talk, or it's different things. But yeah, whew.
What's up, Amber? Amber said my dad hosts family meetings. Okay, if your dad hosting a family meeting, those are those good, happy-go-lucky ones. Okay, it's like everybody sitting down at dinner and it's not okay. If you having a come to Jesus moment like Steve having, or like I need to have, that's a whole different conversation. Feelings gonna get hurt. No feelings, just honest.
Yeah, we don't have those. My sister and I talk every day. It's just the two of us. We talk every day, so whatever.
It's different.
Yeah, I got 5
it's different.
Brothers.
Yeah,
it's 2 boys, 2 girls, and like I say, it's a difference because Gina, those type of things can end up with one person walking out, slamming doors, everything.
Gina, You know what I'm talking about. Okay, there was a time. Okay, and I'm be transparent. We had a family meeting. I was a little late to the meeting. Okay, but my brothers, everybody in my family, my brothers, they drink. I don't drink. All right, so I came in. I had to take Jordan was little, and I had to take him. I had to pick him up, and I brought him with me. My mom says to go in the room with everybody because they've been drinking. I don't want nobody to be yelling and this and that. Okay. So I go in there and I sit down because I don't want to interrupt the conversation that they were having. Why did I end up being the one that they're, getting the drink thrown at them and all of that? It was rough, okay, but we fixed all of that, okay. But now there's a whole different dynamic, Steve. I'm feeling you on this, okay, and I don't know what to do because I know me now, and I'm not, my book, that piece, okay, but I just want peace, dude. But we got to have one of them come to Jesus moments, okay? Amber said, yeah, they have it out respectfully, but it gets heated sometimes. And her father's a pastor. She said, we come to Jesus, hunty.
They get heated all the time. I mean, when it's multiple, it's not sometime. It's gonna be heated all the time. The thing is, after it's heated, we hope at the end of it that everybody can come together and come to terms.
Why is it that as grown as we get, Steve, as grown as we are, Gina Mo, we still holding on to
grudges,
stuff that happened when I was 20? I mean, come on, man. We can never get that back. It's done.
We're still holding grudges, truthfully, like you say, from years ago. Despite if they say it or not, it's things bothering you that's not from like yesterday. So yeah. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. You got if you mad at me, be mad at me for something I did last week or the week before last, okay? And the other stuff, if we haven't talked about it all this time, what are we talking about? I mean,
it's over.
It's over. You don't evidently, if you ain't talking to me and I'm not talking to you, we ain't gonna talk about that. There's no reason for us to even bring that up no more. Okay, only thing we can do is speak and let it go.
But it don't go down like that though.
That's when going to a what are we talking about? A specialist, a specialist comes in, because you can say that, but there are going to be things that you still hold on as an adult that happened as a child. And if
but do you have to hold somebody, it
though? I don't think people mean to hold it, but I think it's there. Sometimes it's just there in the back of your head, in your subconscious.
You don't know how to let it go.
But then there's some things that may trigger it. You thought that you buried it. It's still going to be there. I don't care how much you try to get it out your head, but there may be something that's said or done that's going to trigger it.
Yeah.
So you haven't really addressed that issue. And if that issue isn't addressed, it's going to come back up.
It's going to come back up.
Let me ask y'all this question. Have y'all ever heard that some relatives you just need to leave alone? The only time you mess with them is family reunion, and then you get on out of there. That's the way I feel about it.
My daddy told me that about my whole side of the family that I love. Hey, Greg, you know that side of the family, right?
I know.
My daddy, my Uncle Lee Darryl, my Auntie Carol, them, that McHenry side of the family. Hey, that's a family. Hey,
Amber said it's always something old as heck. Y'all that curse in private, man. Look at this. It's old as heck. Come on, you can say hell. Come on. Police said.
Did she say her father was a pastor?
Right. Ooh. In psychology, your childhood is important to who one is. And Amber said, yes, those triggers be triggering. That's a good one.
Like I said.
But the thing is, we be mad.
I mean, you don't even know what's coming up.
But guess what? We mad at each other. Y'all mad at each other for 10 years or 20 years, really over something that's nothing.
But Steve, it's not even that you mad or you're not speaking, or you could have a good relationship with somebody in your family, your siblings, and everything is going fine. And then something happens and boom, you think about, well, dang, when I was little, you did such and such to me.
Yeah.
And you
That's
haven't
why I
been
said.
mad at it, and you haven't
I get
been,
it.
That's why I said.
upset
I
with
may
your
have not
children
had
about
seizures if they didn't push me down the stairs. So I deserve to be mad.
That's why I said if you want to keep your peace,
You
if you
know,
want to keep your peace, stay away.
but I'm saying, I mean, it's things like it's 4 of us. And I've seen times where only 3 talk. And I mean for years. For
they don't
years,
talk.
like where only
They
3
don't
people
talk.
talk and 1 don't talk at all.
Well, don't hate me because I'm rich. All right, y'all. If you want to look, don't hate me because I'm rich. I got money. Stop.
You know,
Quit it.
so I mean,
You think
it's
they hate you because you're rich?
Gina, you already know my story, so come on now. You know what I'm talking about.
Felice is right. We got Hatfield and McCoy going on in my family, y'all. I'm just not talking about it right here, right now, because it happened yesterday, and I'm just cooling down, so I don't even want to talk about
it. see, hey, and I agree with you. That's why I was transparent, and I said we got our meeting
I knew something was wrong with
on
her.
Sunday.
I knew something was wrong with her.
But see, this was not my immediate family, which is just my sister. It's just my sister and myself right now. My brother passed away in 2007. It was just 3 of us. But we trying to put together a family reunion, and we had a meeting with 30 of my family members. And it didn't go well.
Of course it did, because you guys are putting it together. And they want to bring the chitlin pot pie, and they want to do all this extra stuff that you guys don't need done. Okay, y'all just want to know. Believe me, I know. Y'all just want to know. Can you come? Would this be a great day for us to have to do this?
This is the big
But this
thing.
me.
The biggest thing is
that's me.
Gina,
I know.
Gina,
That's
let
me.
me tell
She
you, Gina,
right.
ain't the biggest thing. No, the biggest thing is okay. We're gonna make the little contribution $50. People get pissed off about $50.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, and you know what? But our biggest thing is we
I was $150.
we got a large portion of our family that's in Atlanta, Georgia, or some down in so all around Atlanta, and they don't want to go to a reunion if it's anywhere other than Atlanta.
Wow.
And it's not.
But they're not doing anything.
We have to travel. We have to get airfare. We have to rent a car. We have to rent a hotel.
But they're not
and
thinking
they
about
saying,
doing
well,
that in Atlanta.
it's cheaper if we do it this way. It's cheaper for who? It's cheaper for you.
That's right.
You know what
They
I'm
said
saying?
they the majority rule.
Say that again, Steve.
They make it sound like they the majority rule. Like, hey,
Well, I'm
like you said, it's 2 of y'all. You said it's about 30 of them. It sounded like it was like 20 of them in Georgia saying, hey, come to Georgia. It's easier
But not
here.
if they didn't come up with the idea to do it. They weren't thinking about no reunion till she comes. So I mean, you know
That's
what?
Right. That's right. I've been putting them together for 22 years.
Yeah.
But as of last night, I'm done. I'm stepping
You walking
out.
away from putting them together?
I am.
Let me ask y'all this. Here's another question, okay? Is blood thicker than peace?
No.
Then what?
Is blood
no
thicker than peace?
No. Hell, excuse me. Hell no.
Thicker than peace. I thought he said something else.
No,
it might be thicker than that.
Blood.
But I'm gonna leave that alone, Gene. I ain't even got no joke for that. You was a Dale Givens and some more right now.
But no, people having stones in the urine. Okay, no,
man. Oh my God.
Peace.
Let's not talk about that. I'm
sick of it. I never heard that saying before. I would have to think about blood thicker than peace. I don't think nothing thicker than peace.
Not right. I need peace. I need peace.
Yeah.
And you know,
gotta have my peace. That's a short.
You would divorce a sibling. You would divorce a mate for peace. You know what I'm saying? So no.
So let me ask y'all this: we've all come up to a certain level of. Frank said, "Hell to the no."
Right.
We've all come up to a certain level of success in our lives, and we're proud of ourselves, and we hope people are proud of you as well. Okay, but when you level up, when you come up, why do some friends start acting weird?
Well, I just want to say this real quick. This is what a lot of people don't understand. Hate and envy are two different things. Hate comes from someone that doesn't know you. They're
Yep.
looking from a distance. Envy is from the person that rides in your car shotgun.
Mm, mm, mm,
Hmm.
mm. Go ahead with your bad self, bro.
Passenger side of your best friend's ride. Okay.
That's right.
Byron said it depends on whose blood and whose peace. Police said haters. Yep. That's the single word. That's all you call them. That's what they're doing. They're not acting weird. They're
Right.
haters, man. Okay. Why do we have to? And this leads to the next question too. Do you owe loyalty to an old friend who doesn't treat you the same anymore when you level up?
No.
Not at all.
You just said it's a difference between y'all. Right there. You just said that person made a difference. So, no, not at all.
We don't when we come up, when we level up, we don't owe anybody anything.
You don't owe nobody nothing.
We owe God thanks.
Mhm.
Okay. But we don't owe you. We don't owe anybody nothing. You didn't blood, sweat, and tears with me when I was sleeping outside. When I didn't have a car, you wasn't there for me. When I snuck and used your phone to call New York for these record labels, you got mad at me. Oh, you gonna pay me back? Okay, well, yeah, I'm gonna pay you back.
Mhm.
You gonna pay me back with interest? No, I'm not. Okay, but why do you start acting funny now that I'm or you guys level up a little bit? Now everybody act like you doing something wrong. All right. Oh no, he ain't the same. Does money change you? Does success change you? No, it changes the people around you.
Right. Because see, what money does is shows your true heart. If you're a good person, money's going to show that. If you're a fucked up person at your heart, money's going to show that. Money shows who you are.
Think of a couple of people with that shit right there.
What you say, Mo?
Though, man.
Think of we know some people. All of us know at least one person.
Oh, definitely.
I'm glad you said at least, Mo. Okay, we encountered. I better not say this on the air, but I encountered one this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Quit laughing, Gina.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable that we have all of this money running around this country, all this capability running around this country, and you got to have somebody that fall up behind you hating. Like you said, usually that's the one that's riding shotgun.
That's the one that's riding shotgun.
Yeah.
And understand, hate from a distance. People that hate you don't know you. They just looking.
And it's different forms, and it's some subliminal hate that goes on too, bro. It's some subliminal hate that goes on, okay? Like if you schedule something, and you know that it's not going to be optimal for these people, don't schedule it like that. I call that hate. Okay? And I'm going to leave it at that, okay? I call it hate because you knew what you were going to do, and you knew that you promised somebody that they could do this, and you mess up the whole vibe. That's hate to me, and I don't know where I'm gonna find out where it came from, but that's hate. I don't like that. But here's the thing about this crew here: we always gonna stand by each other. Okay, period. We're gonna stand by each other. All right, and I'm the one that y'all need to hold to hold back, okay? Because I'm like that boy. Don't get me started. Please don't get me started. And I almost got started. Police says it depends. Someone could save your life, and because of that, you give them a little more leeway. Byron says if you're a turd and you get some money, you're just a turd with money.
Exactly. You still a piece of shit. I hear you.
Police said being inconsiderate. It's crazy. And Gina, I apologize. I'm just, I get. You can't look. 2 or 3 people in my life you can't mess with. Okay, can't mess with y'all. I call y'all as a group. Okay, can't mess with my son. You can't mess with this one right here, okay? And I know about it. All right. You cannot mess with Gina. Because that pisses me off. Either I'm gonna stay and get angrier and angrier, or either I'm just gonna say, let's go, Gina, let's go. All right.
We get them on the flip side.
Let me keep rolling, okay? Because now I'm ready to name names, but I can't do that, okay? So do you what's harder, managing people that you love or firing people that you like?
Say what? Say it again.
Man, I had to do both.
I know you
But I
did. That's
think
why I asked the question. What's harder,
I've
managing people that
had
you
friends
love?
who worked for me, but they didn't. You know what? It's going to depend on the type of leader that you are, and I say leader because you should be a leader and not a manager.
Right.
It all depends on what kind of leader you are. If you have to manage that person, they're going to respect you, and they're going to make sure that you look the best in your role. I had two friends that came back to the job, that had left the job, and they came back to the job to help me elevate my team. And when that team got elevated, they left. That's all they came back to do.
Wow.
Now those are good friends.
those are great
They came there
friends.
just to help me elevate because no one was in my corner there. And so they came back so that they can help me.
So
And I'm gonna tell you, one of the friends, I had to fire her. But she wasn't upset. She wasn't upset because I was good to her when she was an employee.
Because she
It all
knows when
depends
she
on the
got
type of
fired,
leader
she
that you are.
deserved.
Exactly. She said she
Damn,
fired
please.
her daughter.
Please, how did
Please, you
that go,
just shut
Police?
me
Hey,
up.
please. Don't feel bad. I had to fire my son.
How
Hey,
did that go?
and honestly, if that's your friend, you gonna know which friend that you might have those issues with.
Yeah.
Because if that's your friend, you may then already know I'm hiring them, but I know I didn't watch them get fired from 3 jobs.
Mm.
Mm.
Because they're your friend,
Yeah.
you already know that. You know what issues they have.
So
Yeah.
it's easier
So
to fire people you like or manage people you love? Well, what's harder, I should say?
I'd rather just fire somebody I like.
I didn't find either one of them hard.
I don't want to manage no family. I don't want to manage nobody I love, though. I don't want to do that at all.
I didn't find it hard. What I found hard was firing employees that I didn't feel deserved to be fired. They tried and they gave their best. They just couldn't do the job, but they worked harder than the ones who were still there.
So
That's what was hard for me.
wouldn't you call that releasing then? Instead of giving it a horrible term as I had to fire them, I had to release them.
Well, if they told you
You
go
can call
fire
it what
them,
It
you
is
want.
what
It's
it
the
is.
same
That's all
result.
it is.
They still ain't
It
come
is
to
what
work
it is.
tomorrow.
Terminate,
See,
I
fired,
released you,
released,
baby. I didn't fire
kicked
you. I
out.
just released.
It's still
You
the
I
get out on
released.
the street,
You
they're going to
know
say,
what?
Negro, you fired me.
Frank, where you get this from? Frank said an old man told me this a long time ago. A friend is someone that would give you a blowjob and want 2 in return.
Damn.
What?
Damn. Damn. Hey, that
Damn,
one
Frank.
caught me off guard. I don't.
Who's you
Hey,
talking about, Frank?
I want to know how you know what BJ meant.
Oh.
Who?
Hey, come on. They've been doing BJ since Nancy Reagan.
Oh, I guess I'm behind the
And
times.
we don't
Because I'm like,
we
how
don't
you know what
filter
the
on the
BJ
show.
stood for?
We don't filter on this show. You gonna
Hey,
put
I
me,
don't. Hey,
everybody in
hey.
here writing out these words, or writing the acronym, man. Say the word. Put it out there.
Well,
Hey,
if I'd have
Frank
read
said-
that, I wouldn't have knew what it was.
Frank
You
said
wouldn't
they
knew
couldn't
what
do
it
the
was.
job. I'd find one for him.
I've
Say
done
these-
that, Frank. I've
Say
done
these
that.
words, man. So, should you ever go into business with family or friends?
No,
She said that quick.
no.
I ain't got nothing to
Oh,
say
you're
after
gonna
that.
regret it. I
She said
guarantee
that
you.
quick.
You are going to regret it.
She said that quick. Real quick. I thought
And
you
you know
started
what?
getting sick. I'm like, is she finna have a
You thought I was
seizure?
having
Yeah,
a seizure.
Is she finna have a
what
seizure?
happened.
I'm letting that marinate, Gina. You know.
I'm gonna tell you something though. You can do it indirectly. Like I'm helping my children right now buy real estate. My son has an apartment. Both of my sons have an apartment building, and they wanted my three children want to get together as a team, the three of them, and buy more. And so I'm teaching them. I'm not doing it with them. I'm just showing them how to do it. I'm not doing anything to get involved with it. They're going to come together as a team and
But
you know, get the LLC. And I do not want to get involved in, you know, getting into buying any properties with them. But I'm telling them and showing them how to do it.
You already know what happened with that. Mama got ace of all that. She got trump over all that. Mama said no, that's the way it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
she where the white referees
but I want them to be able to do it on their own and not because whatever I say or whatever I want to do, they're gonna go with it. I want them to be the ones who make the decisions and all of that. I don't want to.
We need that.
We do need.
You are a mediator. That is needed when it comes to
that's
siblings.
what I am. That's the role I'm taking.
If mediator.
I partner with them, my role would be totally different. They would look at me as not as their partner, but
right? You ain't the partner.
Mother.
You big dog.
And that's not what I want. I want them to be able to do this on their own when I leave here. I don't want them to have my hands in there. I just want to show them how to do it and let them spread their wings.
Definitely, I understand.
I mean, man, it's an amazing feeling to be in business with a sibling. You know, it's an amazing feeling. You grew up together, and you're doing some things together. But, and Gina, you know how I feel. Gina knows exactly how I feel about this. Okay, I never do it again. I would never, ever. You can't hold a gun to my head. If you hold a gun to my head and say, Greg, you got to work with this individual in your family, I'd be like, let me see that gun, bro. I'm done. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to ever do it again. I love my family, love all of my brothers, but like Gina, indirectly, you know, if you need some information or something like that, yeah, cool, I'm there. All right. But to sign papers and say you and me are on the same team in this business, that's
it's
where the
so
heart
difficult,
goes.
bro, because you know you do things differently. I don't care who it is. It could be your sister, your brother, your mother. You do things differently, and I found that trying to partner with my nephew and trying to open a restaurant, and we had totally different ideas. We both were on different ends of the spectrum, and I was just like, you know what, I can't go in business with you. I can't do it.
I know that's right.
Your vision is so totally different. I don't even know how we can compromise. You know what I'm saying? One person would have to either go all the way to that side, or this person got to go all the way to that side.
You know, the only thing y'all agreed on is that y'all want to go into business. That was it.
But that's the thing, Gina. Gina said it perfectly. We both got different ideas. Now, it's cool. Okay, hey, yeah, man, it's my guy. Grew up together, blah, blah, blah. Bam, sit it in there, okay? But if I'm bringing you into my business, trust my instinct, okay? Assist me and understand the dream that I have so that we can make it so that you understand our dream, as opposed to saying, no, I don't want to do this and I'm not going to do this, blah, 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 blah. Don't, because then they start taking the power away from what you've built, all right? And I had to learn that the hard way because I was thinking with my heart, not my head, okay? And thinking with the heart in business never goes right. It never goes right. Mm-hmm. So, me, for that question, I'm with Frank. I'm with Frank. Byron says, don't do business with a friend or a relative. Absolutely. Now, some friends maybe are different than relatives, all right? I've seen some businesses where these friends... Go ahead, Steve.
It depends, I think, when it comes to a friend or to a degree. Because what you just said, Greg, is you invited a friend into your vision. If you and a friend, if you guys build something together, that's where it's the difference.
Right,
right. I don't agree with Steve on that. Somebody's gonna feel like the other person has done more. They're working harder. They put more money in. It's always gonna be. I found it hard to have a partnership, regardless, bro. You know, from starting in the beginning with Dad, I had 2 partners. I started with 2 partners,
friends,
and it was difficult even to decide on the logo. Oh, I don't like that color. Oh no, that don't look right. Let's do. it was just difficult making small decisions like that because everybody
Got
is
an opinion.
different.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
beg,
Everybody is
And I
different.
mean, it would take a while for us to get things going because we got to go back to the drawing board with this because this person didn't like that. And then once we get that done, we got to pass it on to each other to see, you like it now. It was really difficult.
No,
I
and
beg Gina.
I understand that. I truly understand that, Gina.
I beg Gina
I
to.
do.
I begged her at the beginning, you know, and I wasn't there for the beginning of that, but I begged Gina when I started doing stuff with her. Gina, let them go. You don't need them at all because they was trying to,
Yeah, I wasn't
to my
listening to
understanding.
him.
Say what? Did I not do that, Gina?
You did, and I said no, I'm not doing that. No. But you know what? I always feel like it's a time and a season for everybody. It wasn't time for them to go yet. And I didn't know at the time that they were going to be gone. But it's a time and a season for everything. God put them in my life for a reason.
During that time.
During that time. And yeah, they weren't supposed to continue with me.
Right.
But I always give them credit for the ideas and the things that they did when they were part of DAG, because there are some things that they brought that I would have never thought of. So their season wasn't up when he was saying that. And I was like, no, I'm not listening to you.
Yeah, she said that. She told me, no, Greg, I'm good. And I said, okay. But they handed that season, they handed it over to me. Okay. And once it was handed over to me, she understood the assignment she had. Okay. Thank you very much. And so look at this, because the Distinguished Authors Guild would have been put on hold if she hadn't let. Well, no, I'm not gonna say that because I don't want nobody to feel bad about what I'm saying. Okay. But like she said, everything happens for a reason. It happened. Look at the Distinguished Authors Guild now. Everything's great. Okay, November the 7th, everybody. Theater 47, Park Forest, Illinois. We need you guys to come there and hang out with us. All right, Steve, we can get out of here, man. What you got, bro?
Oh man, I'll say this: when it comes to your family and your close friends, make sure you continue to build that bond. Make sure you still, even if you're not speaking, call and say hello, because a person can leave here tomorrow, and a person could leave here in the next 5 minutes, and we just don't know. And I want to send a shout out to one of my football players I was a big fan of, Nick Mangold, former Ohio State and of the New York Jets. He passed away of kidney disease,
Man.
where he needed a kidney donor, and nobody in his family was compatible, and he had went to the public. And within not too long after that, he just passed away. So, Nick Mango.
Mo.
My condolences.
Man, this has been an interesting night because you did ask some super personal stuff. I mean, I'm with Steve to a degree on relatives, because there's a time for all that. I mean, just like in business, you're gonna disagree, and there's a reason why you stay away from some relatives. I mean, it ain't for all of them. There is a reason. I mean, you go build your thing, and they think they're supposed to jump on a cup. I'm not gonna go there. I'm gonna back. Let me back up and just say there's a reason why you don't stick with that. I mean, you only stick with them for a minute because it can turn ugly, and you don't want it to be a strange. You just back off, especially some that ain't doing what they're supposed to do. You know what I mean?
Man.
Back off.
And I agree with y'all too. Let me just say that I agree with y'all because, like you say, sometimes you just leave them family.
Yep.
Yeah. Gina?
I know we didn't talk much about, we kind of intermingled a whole lot of stuff, relationships and other things today, but that's okay because get your own damn show. But but you know what? I just say, look out for your people because, some people times are about to get hard. A lot of folks aren't going to get their food stamps. A lot of people in the military are not going to get their paychecks. A lot of people at the airport and FAA are working without pay. Check on your folks. Whatever little bit you can do, just do it. A little bit goes a long way, whether it's to make them dinner and take it over there, or have their family come to dinner. Whatever you can do, just do it, because it's going to get hard for a lot of families and a lot of people. And I just want to keep everybody up in my prayers.
I wish I had $1 billion.
Speaking of keeping people in your prayers, man, shout out to the family of Earl Robinson, L.C. Robinson. He was one of the founding members of Public Announcement. He passed away over the weekend. Yeah. All right. Real nice guy, super nice guy. Trust me, okay? Shout out to the Public Announcement, Phil Davis and the guys. And, we dropping, y'all. And like Steve said, we could be minutes, all right? But let's make sure that we keep pouring love out into the atmosphere, period, all right? I'm coming, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I'm coming. All right, Distinguished Authors Guild. I might just have for the Distinguished Authors Guild, y'all. Okay, just bring it out there and give everybody a copy. All right, my book, Peace and Power: The Black Man's Guide to Balancing Life, Love, and Business. Make sure that when I put it out there, man, come on now, peace and power. We got it. We gotta have peace and we gotta have power. When y'all read it, these are my thoughts. Okay, these are just my thoughts, but I need y'all to check it out and let me know what you think about it once I get it. Gina go get the first copy though. Then Mo and then Steve and Chris, and then Jordan has already read it. Jordan likes it. All right, I put that gauge right off the bat with Jordan. Jordan loves the book. He said,
you can't gauge with your family though, bro. Don't gauge with your family.
I could get y'all. We can gauge with Jordan though. Jordan don't like everything that I do. All right, he does. Not like a lot of stuff that I do. But I know you can't gauge your family, so I said I'm gonna take it to the professional. I'm gonna let Gina check it out, and Gina will probably be to you quicker than you get a shirt. But I will.
I'm about to look. I got my shirt on right now. I just said today I'm about to retire this.
I've had this it looked like a West Side shirt.
I think I'm I've had it for what, 5 years. I'm about to retire this shirt.
That's okay. You can retire that shirt and get one of these joints, man. I'm gonna give it.
I like that hoodie.
Give y'all one of these
I told him that hoodie is hot.
Yeah.
Or either one of these joints for the crew.
The hoodie.
Keep on. Hoodie busting heads though.
Either one of them joints. You know, I don't know. I'm trying to see which one I want to get a crew. I might put this on a shirt too. I don't know though. I don't know. That's probably gonna go on a black hoodie.
Way away from the logo though.
Yeah, I guess. It's a variation, man. A variation, but we always gonna stay true, tried and true to the real, the original. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What? Veronica says, I want a hoodie.
Good luck, Veronica.
What's going on, Veronica?
Hey, Mo, I got a question. 99. Did y'all see that Versus this weekend, Mo?
No. I didn't watch that.
Yeah, Greg, well, I didn't ask you, Gina. I didn't even think you watched it. That's why I didn't inform that to you, Gina. Greg, you seen that Versus?
Mm-hmm.
I was watching the game.
Shout out to No Limit.
Yeah, hey, and shout out to Master P because he had his No Limit in there, and everything they had on was no limit. He was, and you could show how he keep his team, and that's what I was speaking on. That's what I love, because everybody in there, they was dressed different. They was dressed in their style, and even when Snoop came, everybody, it was no limit. And that's what I like about Master P. He keep them together.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. I'm gonna get y'all shirts as soon as I can, man. I'm sorry. Because that's what I'm trying to say. Why can't Dope Living be like No Limit and have all everybody dressed in Dope Living gear? Okay, it's gonna happen. I got you. 2026 is new, brand new. It's almost here, so we good. Anyway, tomorrow, man, we got Ebony Murkison, man. She's a content creator doing some great things out there. All right, she's from the hometown too, GI. She out in Vegas doing her thing. She'll be on here tomorrow to talk about her journey. Until then, though.
All right.
Until then, Dope Living TV. We will see you mañana, tomorrow. Peace out, y'all.